Hey everyone, this is Sabrina. Welcome back. I'm going to be finishing up the Everyday Explorers Co. mini book Makers Club number 3, Life Right Now. I decided to document life in June going into summer. I have several other videos that show you process videos for the first few pages. This one is starting off with working out because in the middle of June, I decided to do a workout challenge where my workouts were decided for me every day, and it was a 30-day sculpt challenge with Coach Kel, and I absolutely loved it. So this is me taking a selfie after a very sweaty workout, and I decided to use the top block here to put in a cluster of affirmation type stamps, and then the next two blocks will have the journaling. And I also decided to include a clock from the stamp set that was included in the kit because I generally tend to work out in the afternoon, and it's kind of just stuck that way. It started because my kids were doing Zoom, and then the best time when they were done with Zooms, which was towards the afternoon. So it's just stuck that way, and I decided to put in the clock there, and then I added in a few other circle elements to tie the theme together. So I stamped post-workout treat, which I'm going to put in the bottom right corner, and then I took a few of the labels from the kit and stamped some things on there. I did heck yes, and then I tried one and it was way too big. It was like the exact size of the label. So I just I stamped in the zone, and I did that several times. And then I'm going to fussy cut that out in just a minute. I also have shine on, and I put that in the top left corner so that way I could have like a pop of blue. And I also took the washi strip pieces from the kit, the stickers, and I laid them across both pages, and I really like how that ties both pages together. So I am fussy cutting out stuff, and then once I have everything fussy cut, I can assemble everything together, and then I can journal. So I am cutting out yay, so proud of myself, and I'm going to tuck that right below the photo of myself and then put heck yes right next to it and just trim off the little piece that I don't need. And then, like I said, the little cluster up here is going to have lots of different phrases. In the zone, it feels so good to break a sweat, power through it. And then I'm also going to include one of the giant stickers. It says, here's what life looks like right now. And I love that. It was the perfect sticker to put right in that little spot. Because as you can see, I kind of haphazardly put this cluster together. So I had to figure out which pieces were going to work for that spot. All right, so my journaling, like I said, I just loved working out, and it helps me stay sane when I'm staying home with my kids a lot. It was 17 months staying home before we went back to school, but I just really enjoy Coach Kel's workouts, their dance and bar and Pilates, and it's just so good, and I feel so good. So moving on to our favorite summer show. My husband had been bugging me to try this show, and I just kept saying no. Finally said yes, and it is our new favorite. We are obsessed with it, and we watch it all the time. I guess it was on CW first, and now it's on Netflix, but it's Jane the Virgin, and I think we're now on season 4. We've watched so much in the last 2.5 months that we just love this show. It's so much fun, and it's kind of like a telenovela. I'm not going to say that right, but I just love it. I love the characters. They're funny. I love the family relationships. And so I found a really awesome image on Google, and then I found one to put in the top box. And then I went very simple with just a few stamped phrases and went with the pinks and the oranges. Pink isn't really in this kit, but I went with it. And I added in my title that I had already printed, and I put binge this. Then I'm going to add in some arrows. And then I'll do some more of the splash marks, that's what I call them, or the brush strokes from the markup stamp set. I also cut out all about this and just one more, because usually every night we wind up saying just one episode and then we'll watch something else. And we wind up watching 2 episodes. And if it's the weekend, maybe 3 episodes. I also cut out some arrows as well. I think one of them was from the kit, and then one of them I stamped myself. And so I will just use those to make a little cluster right above the title of the show, and then one on the far left corner by new favorite. That new favorite stamp set is one to document podcasts and books and movies and TV, and I love it. If Christine still has it available in the shop, I'm going to go ahead and link it in the description box because it's so versatile. So like I said, I did the little brush strokes, and then I'm going to go ahead and journal about this show and how my husband was so thrilled to be right about this show because he knew we would like it, and we do. We love it. It's such a great feel-good type show, and we just really enjoy watching TV together. All right, so that one is done, and now I'm moving on to this one. If you saw my last video, I had trouble with this design a little bit, but in the end, making these square photos on the right stacked made it really easy. So we decided to go on a little hike just to get out of the house, and it was very hot. Okay, so that was probably not a good idea because our preteen did not like it at all. He was not happy about being out in the heat, but thankfully, some Dairy Queen treats saved the day, and so that's where we went afterwards. The color scheme was kind of throwing me a little bit, but once I decided on kind of the orange and the teal, it worked together, and I just kept things very simple. I did a yum, and then I fussy cut that out. I also did a stay cool, and I always have space for dessert. So I'm going to stamp that in just a little bit. I had trouble deciding which version of the stamp that I liked. I was being too picky, so I'm going to put that in the bottom left corner and then journal about our hike and how we love coming to Dairy Queen at least once during the summer. That's one of our favorite things to do. So it not only checked off helping the preteen cool off, but it checked off a summer bucket list type thing. Adding in the title that I have, Sweet Treats, and then I will move on to the last page. The last page really doesn't need a lot. I am just going to add 2 stickers that say here and now, and I decided not to put the here and now up at the top left because it had the word now, and so does my title. So Slice of Life is going to go up in the top left. Here and Now is going to go in the bottom right. And then I'm just taking the Everyday Greenery stamp set, and I am just stamping all those different leaves in different colors, orange, teal, and green, and I think some of the bright orange and then kind of the yellow. And I'm just making like a banner across the top and the bottom for this last page, and I absolutely love how this page came together. It's probably my favorite. And then I decided not to put anything on the next page and just sign the notebook, and that's it. This book is done. So now I have 3 of these books done, and I'm so excited. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this one come together. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thanks so much, and have a great day. Bye.